Welcome back to R for Economics. This time we'll be talking about the fixed effects or within estimator or panel data. So we're going to need to install these packages, formula, and it may pop up a window telling you additional information. PLM, formula, library, and then inside of this package, they have some data sets which you can use to practice with. This one's the productivity data set. And if we click over here, we can see all the things that are inside of this, this data frame. And we can see what the data is itself. So we can see that we've got state and year, as well as all these other variables. So we're going to have log of the production, gross state production, personal consumption per capita, prices, and unemployment, employment. And then we're going to factor, and this is how we make dummies for each of the states and each of the years. So this leads to a whole bunch of time dummies and then individual state dummies, and you'll see that there's about 48 of those, so the lower 48. And then we can also see that we got the coefficients, we get our product, for our main ones. Now, we can also use the PLM package, so that was just using the linear model. So we can generate an identical one using the within function for the pooled PLM estimator. And here we're going to include an index and telling it that there are two indexes, there's state and year. So if we run that, we can now see that we get PCAP is equal to this. Well, how does that compare to what we had before? And we can see that N is equal to 48, T is equal to 17, number of observations, and then some other statistics. So how does this compare to our dummy one? If we include it again, we can see that the coefficients are the same for the PCAP and so on, that these will match up perfectly with this one. So it's an identical estimation. It just doesn't give you all the dummies because for the most part, all of these dummies are generally thought of as, well, just adjustments to the mean or adjustments to a time effect. Now, if we want to do another one, we can actually just say the model is a within estimator, and it'll automatically do the two-way state and year because I've specified two-way. And you can see that both of these estimates are actually fully identical. Now let's say we only had one index that we didn't have a time effect, we only concerned with the state. What we can estimate it just by giving it the single index. And here it says N product, but it'll just say index is equal to this. And it's also telling you up here that it's a one-way effect, okay? Whereas here we had two-way effects within model. Okay, great, and we'll see you in the next video.